Hey folks, back out here at Bear Creek Lake Park in Lakewood. Been doing some wandering around this last week and struggling fishing to say the least. But just kind of, scoping around places for the spring and seeing what's opening up. I was hoping to get my little raft out today on Chatfield, but they're not allowing boats. So I came down here to Bear Creek to see how much the lake opened up. It's still got quite a bit of ice on it, just barely the inlet is open. So I decided I got a fly rod in my truck. I'm gonna go see what the creek looks like. So I'm gonna go out there and see what I can't find. Maybe there might be some trout moving up from the reservoir. I don't know if they've put trout in here recently, but the water looks pretty good. Stay tuned, see what happens. Alright, I wanted to go over just kind of real simple the rig I was using. Running a 7.5 foot 3X leader down to a little, I believe it's a size 4 split shot. Then I'm dropping 4X tippet off of that using a uni to uni knot. First fly, don't judge me, the dirty egg. Second fly, a little perdigon. I don't know how I'm gonna get these to show up in this camera, but I'll try. The dirty pegged egg, super simple rig, effective, especially in the spring and the fall. And then a little jig fly called a perdigon. Well, other than that, pretty simple. I was running anywhere from 3 feet to 5 feet, depending on the hole I was fishing. Good rule of thumb, from your indicator to your bottom fly, 2.5 times the depth of water you're fishing. So if you're fishing 2 feet, you want 4 to 5 feet of lead. Those flies don't sit straight up and down in the water column. They have a little bit of an angle as they're going down. Unless you're running a ton of weight and some very slack water, it's not going to be straight up and down. I'm also running these Ninja indicators made by Jimmy O, one of the guys at Cutthroat Anglers. It's a really simple bobber style indicator, or bobber style, football shaped indicator. Has less resistance in the water with that football shape, kind of goes through the water, nice and simple. And what's really cool about it is it actually slides up and down your line. So it slides up and down the line. It's got pretty good grip to where it won't slide. If you're, setting the hook on something, it shouldn't slide. Once you get down low on your taper on your leader, get below, 3X, then it starts to slide a little easier. But it's super simple, easy to adjust your depth. Just slides right on up the line. Super simple, love them. Hope this helps y'all. Beautiful day out here. Look at this beautiful tight little pocket. Risk first reward. Risk the casting to get rewarded a trout? Why not? Ooh, she is tight. I'm gonna let it drag downstream, kind of load the rod up, keep it low, almost slingshot it in there. Something like that. Do the same thing, put it downstream, let it drag, and sling her on in there, and then prep it. This is a tight little pocket. Keep an eye out for some antlers. Woo! What do you think? Should I fish it? There's gotta be something in there. This spot's looking pretty good. Big boulders. Just deep enough. Worth a drift. Oh, Tangle Rooski right away. Beautiful. Classic. One of the risks you take when you try to back cast. Come on, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. And jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Please hold. And we're back. The struggle is real, folks. The struggle is real. Oh, the bottom. Look, Earth. Earth fight hard. That's a bummer. I really thought there'd be a fish right back up in there in that shadow. Looks prime. This is a spot I guarantee is holding some fish. And you need spots like this that you can't fish. Little sanctuary spot, I'll call that one. There's all kinds of sticks and stuff, and nice big undercut in the bank. Sanctuary! But this little spot up above it looks really good too. Nice undercut right in that shadow. Shadows are nice. Big boulders in here. After this spot, I'm going to pick up the rock and see what's in here. Do a little entomology for y'all. Oh, bobber's too. Wait. Sure, you're always adjusting your bobber for the depth you are fishing. I don't change weight too much, but I adjust my bobber a whole lot. That might have been a terrible angle. Let's try that again. Oh, good cast, no reward. Somebody pay this man. Pay them for some good fishing. Let's go. Drifts are good, bugs are good. Fish are picky. This looks like a good little spot. Good place to check for bugs. Right anywhere you got a nice little ripple going through these rocks. You want some good aerated water. That'll show you most of your bugs. You try and pick up rocks in this slower stuff. Might not be a whole lot. You want to see what's in there. Oh, there goes a big spider. Spider fly.
Let's try this one. Oh, that stuff is stuck in the ground good. There we go. Little tiny Baetis. Mayflies.
Big rule of thumb with flies, not so much the exact fly. You don't have to have a mayfly, but you want something size the same, color the same. Size and color is the key. If you can match that, then you'll be doing just fine. And then right here we got a Mr. Caddis. Came out of this little shuck. This camera doesn't focus very well. Try and do an entomology again with a better camera. Just trying to get it up and close to that current, letting it drift down as slow as possible. If that bobber's going slower than the bubbles, you're doing it right. As you can see, I'm getting a little bow in my line. We're gonna opposite that U, and that's called a mend. Mending is key. If you don't mend correctly, you won't get a proper drift. If you don't get a proper drift, you don't catch no fish. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2 more and I'm out of this spot. I saw something funny there. Sweet. Talk about a bobber takedown. I hope you guys saw that. got 2 flies tied on. He ate the little perdigon, little blue perdigon. Beautiful little brown trout. Awesome. See you, bud. Dirty egg eater. Can't go wrong throwing an egg in the spring or the fall. Give her a little drink and show you again. Beauty.
Pretty cool spot here in the middle of the urban setting.
I know there's got to be a lot of fish in here, but I'm not going to spend too much time on it. Who knows how deep it actually is? Bring a jig rod and see. Hopefully the audio is not terrible with that waterfall right there, but sure is pretty. Alright, moving on from that spot. Even though it looks really, really good, there's more water to fish. Plenty of water. You can see it from the top side here. But like I said, there's plenty of water. This hole looks good too. Ooh. Oh, almost poked my rod on a tree. Oh, that was actually a fish. Thought it was bottom at first. Gotta keep my rod low. See? Gotta keep it low. Oh God. Oh God. Please hold. Oh! I'm on one today. There we go. Kangarooski. All better. Shisha. What you doing? Ooh. Lots of obstructions, but I'm gonna try this little pocket right here. Too hard to pass up. Well, it's spring. It looks like this creek is getting dirtier and dirtier by the second almost. course, I left my worm box in the truck. What was I thinking? Oh, that's right, I wasn't. That's why the worm box is in the truck. San Juan worms, that is, people. Not real worms. You can't use real worms in these creeks. Please read your regulations before you go out fish anywhere. It's pretty simple to make a mistake. Well, it looks like I've made it up to the next parking lot. So I think I'm gonna walk back to the truck and drive up to the next one above this one. We'll see. I lied, I'm going downstream from the truck, not up. It's clearer down here above that weir, which is kind of weird, but really tight little spot. Moving on. One more tip I can give you, so I just walking downstream, which you shouldn't do. You should always walk upstream. That way you're walking behind the fish and not in front of them when you come to the water. But I came across this pool here. It looks really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my path all the way down here and then shoot out at the end of the pool and work my way back up it. Wish me luck. But that's the proper way to fish it. That way you're not spooking anything. I'm gonna stay out here far enough from the creek that I can't spook them. There's plenty of willows and stuff in my way. Just gotta be a little cautious. Some trout can be spooky. Another spot, I guarantee there's fish, but damn, is that going to be hard to fish. Another sanctuary spot. Well, folks, I think we're going to wrap it up here. I got a few things to do. I got to go change the oil on the boat before these lakes start opening up. A few more days and they'll be open to boating. But I hope you enjoyed this and got a few tips and found a new place to give it a try. This little creek here at Bear Creek, it's got potential. There's surprisingly some decent trout in here. It's great free weight water. I'm definitely overgunned with what I brought today, but that's what I had in the truck. But as I mosey back to the truck here, I just want to thank you all for watching. get out there and give some new spots a try. You never know what you might find. Enjoy.